Hi student, welcome in our today's session. In last session we see our third chapter integration. Today we start our fourth chapter definite integration. The examples are set which are we studied in our integration chapter. These same examples we solve in our new chapter definite integration. There is only one change. So look at what is the change here in definite integration. Let f be a continuous function which is defined on an open interval that is open AB. Let us consider integration f of x dx is phi of x plus c, and now we have to find the integration of f of x on limits of integration a to b f of x dx. See here, integration of f is we take that is phi of x plus c. So integration of f of x we write phi of x plus c, but here now we have given the limits of integration. We have to find the limit integration on the given limits a to b. So here first we use upper limit. Instead of x we take phi of b plus c minus, then we put the lower limit. Then we will get, if we take the subtraction in between them, then we get phi of b minus phi of a. See here the constant c which gets eliminated. So if we find the integration using definite integration, the constant c cannot be right, because by using the limits the constant is gets eliminated. So while finding the integration using limits, don't write the constant of integration, because if we find the integration the constant is gets eliminated. See here plus c and here it become minus c, that means the constant is eliminated here. And phi of b we get the integration phi of b minus phi of a. Here in integration a to b f of x dx, a is called lower limit. A is called lower limit and b is called upper limit. So if we find integration, then first we use upper limit and then subtract the lower limit from the upper limit, where a and b are called limits of integration, and a is lower limit, b is upper limit. So here in definite integration, the first point, that is definite integral as a limit of sum, this point is reduced from our syllabus. So we are going to start our next exercise. So we don't solve our first exercise 4.1. We are going to see our next exercise, so exercise number 4.2. First question in our exercise 4.2. Evaluate. First example is there. R is equal to integration 1 to 9x plus 1 divided by root x dx. That type of examples we already studied in our integration chapter, but here there is only one change, that is here now we have given the limits of integration. Here we have to find the answer using this limit. So first we find integration of our given function x plus 1 upon, first we simplify the given function. Root x can be written as x raised to half dx. 1 to 9, the x raised to half, if we take in numerator then it becomes x raised to minus half, x plus 1 into dx as it is. Now multiply by x raised to 9 minus half into x, that means x raised to half plus 1 into x raised to minus half, x raised to minus half into dx. Minus half into. Now take the integration of this. Integral of x raised to 1 by 2. 1 by 2 plus 1 is 3 by 2 divided by 3 by 2. Plus minus half plus 1, that is half divided by half. Limits of integration are 1 to 9. This 3 by 2 it becomes 2 by 3 into x raised to 3 by 2 plus this half it becomes 2 and x raised to half means it is root x. And the limits of integrations are 1 to 9. Now first use the upper limit instead of x minus the lower limit instead of x. Therefore r is equal to, first x ऐवजी काय घ्यायचं 9 is equal to 2 by 3 x raised to 3 by 2. So first the upper limit is 9, that means 9 raised to 3 by 2 plus 2 root 9. This is upper limit. Now subtract the lower limit, minus 2 by 3 into 1 raised to 3 by 2, that is 1 plus 2 root 1 that is only 2 is equal to 2 by 3 as it is. 9 raised to 3 by 2 that means root 9 cube raised to 3 by 2 that means half raised to 3 plus 2 root 9 it is 6 minus 2 by 3 plus 1 3 into 2 6 6 plus 8 by 2 by 3 root 9 cube that means root 9 is 3 cube is 27 plus 6 minus 8 by 3 2 3 9 are 27 9 into 2 18 plus 6 minus 8 by 3 18 plus 6 24 minus 8 by 3 24 into 3 72 minus 8 divided by 3 72 minus 8 that is 12 minus 8 which is 4 64 divided by therefore integration r is equal to 64 upon 3 therefore in the domain of 1 to 9 the limit of integration of given function is 64 upon 3 now see the next question. Question 2 is there. Integration 2 to 3 1 upon x square plus 5x plus 6 into dx. This example you should solve in 2 or 3 methods. First, by using partial fraction you can solve this example. Also, by making complete square and convert it into standard form and using the 6 formulae, we also find the answer of this question. So first here I am applying this function x square plus 5x plus 6. Factor of this equation is x plus 2 into x plus 3 dx. Now we can write this function as x plus 3 minus x plus 2 divided by x plus 2 into x plus 3 into dx. काय केलं आपण हा जो डिनोमिनेटर होता तो न्यूमरेटर मध्ये ऍडजस्ट केलेला आहे. न्यूमरेटर मध्ये किती पाहिजे आपल्याला 1. सो आय एम रायटिंग दिस ॲज x plus 3 minus x plus 2. Here x minus x will get cancelled. 3 minus 2 that is plus 1. Here numerator is plus 1. Now separate the denominators. X plus 3 upon x plus 2 into x plus 3. So here we will get 1 upon x plus 2 minus 1 upon here x plus 2 will get cancelled and x plus 3 into dx. Now take the integration. Integration 2 to 3. So we take directly integration. Derivative of x is 1 and derivative of 2 is 0. Since the answer of this is log of x plus 2 minus log of x plus 3 and the limits of integration are 2 to 3. This can be written as log of by using quotient law x plus 2 divided by x plus 3 and the limits of integrations are 2 to 3. So first use upper limit 3 is equal to log of 3 plus 2 5 and 3 plus 3 6 minus lower limit 2 plus 2 4 2 plus 3 5. Again by using quotient law here we will get log of 5 by 6 divided by 4 by 5 which is equal to log of 5 by 6 into 5 upon 4 is equal to log of 5 into 5 25 and 6 into 4 which is 24. So answer of our second question is log of 25 divided by 24. Now the next question is integration 0 to pi by 4. Cot square x dx. Third question 0 to pi by 4 cot square x into dx. Now see here we can't find the integration of this type of function. So instead of this we use identity for cot square. Integration 0 to pi by 4 cot square theta that is 1 plus cot square is cosec square. Since cot square is cosec square x minus 1 into dx. Since is equal to cosec square theta. Now separate the integrations. 0 to pi by 4 cosec square x dx minus 0 to pi by 4. Integration of cosec, we know the formula for a derivative of cot is minus cosec square. Since integration of cosec square is minus cot x minus integration of x is 1. Here limits of integration are 0 to pi by 4. So first we use upper limit minus pi by 4. Minus cot pi by 4 minus pi by 4. Minus lower limit minus cot 0 minus 0. Minus cot pi by 4 is 1. Minus pi by 4 as it is. Here it is minus minus plus cot 0. Here the value of cot 0 is not defined since the answer is as it is. Minus 1 minus pi by 4 plus cot 0. The answer in the textbook is incorrect since the value of cot 0 is cannot be defined. Now see the next question. Minus pi by 4 to plus pi by 4. R is equal to integration minus pi by 4 to pi by 4. 1 upon 1 minus sin x. So here take rationalization first. Pi by 4. 1 upon 1 minus sin x into 1 plus sin x divided by 1 plus sin x. First we take rationalization here. Minus pi by 4 to plus pi by 4. 1 plus sin as it is. Divided by 1 minus sin, 1 plus sin. That means 1 minus sin square x into dx. Minus pi by 4 to pi by 4. 1 plus sin as it is. Again using identity. Cos square plus sin square is 1. Since 1 minus sin square is cos square. Since 1 minus sin square theta is equal to cos square theta. Now separate the denominators. 1 upon cos square x dx plus minus pi by 4 to pi by 4 sin x upon cos x into 1 upon cos x. The cos square can be written as cos into cos dx. Minus pi by 4 to pi by 4. 1 upon cos square is sec square x dx plus minus pi by 4 to pi by 4. 1 upon cos sec x and sin upon cos is tan x dx. Now here limits of integration are same. So we take common. Therefore r is equal to directly write the integration of here. Derivative of tan is sec square. So integration of sec square is tan x. Plus derivative of sec is sec x into tan. Since integration of sec into tan is sec x. Now write the limits of integration. Minus pi by 4 to pi by 4. So first use upper limit. Tan pi by 4 plus sec pi by 4. This is upper limit. Now subtract lower limit from this. Tan of minus pi by 4 plus sec of minus pi by 4. Tan pi by 4 is 1 and sec pi by 4 is root 2. Since cos pi by 4 is 1 upon root 2, therefore sec pi by root 2. Minus tan of minus theta is minus tan theta. Hence it is. And sec of pi by 4 is sec pi by 4. Since tan of minus theta is equal to minus tan theta. 1 plus root 2 minus again tan pi by 4 is minus 1 and sec pi by 4 root 2. If you simplify this, 1 plus root 2 minus plus 1 and here it is minus root 2. So plus root 2 minus root 2 will get cancel and 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. Therefore I is equal to 2. So the all examples which are very easy and we also solve these examples. All examples in our earlier chapter, third chapter, integration. So the remaining examples you should try to solve. And in next lecture we see the next examples.